What is up, gamers? Welcome back to another Flesh and Blood stream. Tonight, you guessed it, we have more Betsy gaming coming at you.
Lizard.
Now, at the request of Toppet, we have changed out some of the sideboard cards to make room for Double Down. I have to admit, I did not have very high hopes for Double Down going into this, but there is a lot of value in this card. It is really a lot more powerful than I thought. I think this card almost seems a little like innocuous on the surface. Like it's like okay, but nothing to write home about. But the more I play with the card, the more I really like it. Whether you are trying to clear the board of Ward from Ziggy, or you are trying to push damage to put your opponent into Blender, like it's very good. Now, I know that it's like basically just a head jab, but there have been multiple times where I have not had the resources to pay 2 off of Betsy's hero ability, but I have been able to attack with a card that wagers, and the double down effect of giving it +3 and overpower is really good. So this has felt like a pretty solid swap out. I'm going to talk about what we swapped out and things like that here in just a few minutes. The other day, or I guess that was today, that was earlier this morning, I was at work. Dave also made the suggestion that we play Test of Iron Grip. The original version of the deck that I was playing was on 3 copies of Test of Iron Grip, but I feel like I have added so many things to the deck that like it is made the deck to where like Test of Iron Grip doesn't really work. Like we're on Midas Touch, Remembrance, Staunch, we're on Fate, Sink, Shelters, we're on Terra Sunders, we're on Rouse, which I guess kind of wins one. Like Overcrowded is not great for clashing. Buckle, Sense Weakness. I am going to tell you all a story about Buckle here in just a minute. Won me a game against Teklovossen yesterday. Shit was dope. But I feel like Test of Iron Grip, while it's an extremely powerful card, it feels like we are playing a few too many misses in this current iteration of the deck to be able to like, I don't know, like really utilize it. Anyway, it is a high risk, high reward card. And if the deck changes around and we cut some more of these misses, then maybe we'll look at playing it. But I think for now, it's going to stay out of the list. So, Rose, Toppet, Dave, Geese, what is up, guys? Thanks for being here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Carly bought this shirt for me. Like, she has all of my shirts. Like, my entire collection of Hawaiian shirts is Carly approved. It is Carly purchased and approved. But thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm doing well. I hope you are doing well as well. I'm excited to play some Betsy games tonight. But you know what I'm really excited for? I'm really excited for the world premiere. The world premiere is in Prague this weekend. And if you have not heard about that, you should make sure you check it out. It's going to be on Flesh and Blood's official channel. I'm really excited to watch the world premiere. There are a lot of commons. I feel like it feels like there are a lot of like, I want to call them like glue pieces is kind of what it feels like. It feels like there are a lot of glue pieces that we have not seen at common for the deck. Now, some of it I'm sure will just be draft chaff that we just kind of toss to the side, but I'm really hoping to see some more like glue pieces for each of the heroes, if not just general lightning cards that could work in all 3, to kind of help make them work. Because I would really like to see some cards bring everything together. Because right now, I'm going to be honest, all 3 of the decks seem okay, but they have not like really impressed me. Like I have a winning record into all 3 of the heroes playing Betsy. And I think Betsy is like probably like a solid B tier hero with the way the meta sits right now. So I don't know. I'm hopeful that we see some good stuff this weekend. I'm coping that I will have a good hero for Nats. World premiere is my last chance for my hopes to be fulfilled. Nat, which hero are you hoping to be good for Nats is what I would like to know. Which of them are you? I'm playing O2 regardless. Oh, you're playing New Asilio regardless of how bad it is? Interesting. Giving CNC overpower using Chapeau or giving Drink Big Bet overpower with a blue tunic is so valuable. Oh, 100%. 100%. I could not agree more, Toppet. Could not agree more. The Fable is unknown. I do want to know what the Fable is. I collect all the Fabled, so I want to know what the new one is. I want to know what the new one is. O2 is more like a foil wrapper than a lightning god. That's a crazy power down. Do we think Fabled will be a lightning card, create a lightning flow when pitched? I mean, Samuel, that would be really cool. I would like to see something like that. Like, if it is like a blue or a yellow or something like that, that makes a lightning flow when pitched, that could be pretty neat. That could probably fit into all three heroes, right? I mean, I think yellow or blue would work, right? Yellow makes the most sense because it means that it works with all three hero abilities off of a single pitch. You can activate Aurora. You can activate Ziggy or Acilio doing that. If it's a blue, the play pattern that we were talking about the other night of pitch a blue, attack with Command and Conquer, and then activate Acilio to make that Plunder token is really valuable. So a blue or a yellow could be really good. I could 100% seeing that be the case. I'm curious to see what it is, though. The only thing that I will say that I'm a little sad about is that the world premiere starts at like 4 a.m. and I have to work tomorrow, so your boy is just not getting up at 4 a.m. to watch the world premiere. It ain't happening. So we will catch it when we wake up. Probably be in the Discord talking about it when I wake up. Let's jump over and take a look at the Betsy deck. Let's just kind of jump in and talk about the deck a little bit here. So the Betsy deck is relatively the same. As far as changes go to the sideboard, I have cut all 3 copies of Clash of Bravado, and I have added in 3 copies of Double Down. Now, like I was saying a minute ago, I've been rather impressed with Double Down so far. Double Down's ability to be a head jab plus providing overpower is really neat, because if you don't have the extra resources to pay into Betsy's hero ability, this automatically turns it on for you. So if you have a blue and bet big, and then you have a tunic counter, you can use tunic and a blue to attack with bet big, and as long as you play Double Down before sacrificing a gold, then it's automatically going to come in for 11 with overpower, which is really neat to see, and it's going to be able to make some extra tokens when you win. The doubling effect of making tokens is also really powerful. This card seems to fit the bill very well for what Betsy's trying to do. Brother in Christ, your log is thick, my man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of love and support we need around here. Tell them, Cameron. Tell them. Was planning on waking up early to watch. I need to see if the gravy card is what I heard it is. Oh, please don't tell me what it is if you know what it is. But I'm curious. I did not know that there was like a gravy expansion slot card. But it makes sense. We get a lot of expansion slot cards. Like the log. I'm so excited to open. I hope I open a cold foil one from the gym packs. I don't know when the gym packs come out, like when we'll have them, but I hope I open one. Okay, let's talk about Buckle for a minute. I talked about the value of playing a 1-of Buckle and a 1-of Sense Weakness, and how like maybe we could move some stuff around. We could change things to maybe make if Buckle didn't feel that good. Yesterday, I played a game against a Teklo Vossen, and Buckle was absolutely insane. We played this long, grindy game. There was a lot of back and forth. They were not the boost version of the deck. They were the more defensive version of the deck. We played this long, grindy game. We get to the end of the game, and I'm attacking a lot, and they are blocking a lot. Trying to like stave off the offense and stay in a good position. Well, they have equipped a bajillion Evos. I'm just throwing the log every single turn, trying to force cards, make some gold. And we get to the end of the game, or not the end of the game, but I would say like turn 12-ish, and I draw Buckle. Well, when I draw Buckle, I go out of my way to play it. I go Buckle into, like, I can't remember what, it was something pretty big. I had won a wager from the turn before. I think I had won a bet big from the turn before. So it was like buckle into like log for like 8 dominate overpower, which was really cool. So being able to play that buckle lined up well, I was able to destroy my opponent's headpiece. Now they had 1 copy of Fabricate left, so they were still able to go get a headpiece out of their like the base headpiece out of their deck, and then re-equip the Steel Soul, like the blue Evo headpiece, and still try to go for Singularity. But they were forced to pitch Singularity a second time during the game because that buckle had taken their Singularity offline. And then from there, that bought me enough room to close the game out with some Terra Sunder effects late in the game. So I think the one of buckle has it is like really proven its worth in the deck, and I'm probably going to continue to play a one of it. And we'll see if we get to play any Teklos tonight. Looks like there is a Pirate and a Necromancer card coming, just using the empty slots. I mean, that's fair, Brian. I guess that makes sense. Yo, what up, Andrew? How are you, brother? You doing well, man? I haven't talked to you in a few days. You doing all right, brother? All right. Yep, we talked about the deck. Let's jump in. Let's play some games. Everything else is the same. We are grinding Betsy games tonight because next week, when draft becomes available, we are going to be drafting like crazy next week, trying to figure out. We're probably going to have some team people on one night to do like some like Hydra drafts or something like that. Yep, chillin' fam. Love you, bud. Dude, love you too, big dog. Love you too, man. All right, let's see. Against Aurora, I wonder if we can race Aurora with the log. I really don't know. Is there a world where we can go double downs and respites? Try to get some offensive pressure going. We would be on Clash of Bravado in this matchup, but respites and double downs is probably fine. And then we can just use log to try to get aggressive. Let's see. They are over pitching to activate their grasp here to start the game. So we are playing Aurora, and we are going second. We do have what looks like a pretty good hand here if we're able to keep this going. They are just going to... What is Starlight Striders? You may reveal an instant card from your hand. If you do, create an embodiment of lightning token. Okay. I mean, let's just get aggressive here, right? Yeah, let's just get aggressive. We'll put Terra Sunder on the bottom first. I think these are the Armory deck, yeah, boots, where you can just block and reveal. You reveal an instant card. An instant card. They're on 65. They're playing 70 cards into us. They came very prepared to play against Fatigue. Sheesh. Oh, I do not know if they have coded in the new mechanics or not yet. God, I do not envy them at all. I'm in the same boat you are in. I'm also very excited for the reveals in the morning, Cole. I mean, if they're looking to block, like, I could see this being okay. Not a lot going on with this hand. I think we'll just pitch the blue. We want to keep as many blues in our deck as possible. And we'll just block with Drink 'em under the table. I mean, at this point, it does feel like they have to treat a lot of these matchups like Fatigue. Yeah, it does feel that way, honestly. Okay. I mean, I'm happy to just Arsenal the Shelter if they decide to, like... so this is just 4. Yeah, they can't do anything with this. So this is just 4. So we're just going to give them... We'll give the Shelter here. We don't want to let them set up their hero ability at all. From Quick Strike with Snapdragons. I mean, I guess it depends on their build, right? Like, right now, they're just showing us, like, 0 for 4 is the deck. Right now, this just looks like 0 for 4 is the deck. We'll just play the Sink Below. I think I'm going to put the Command and Conquer on the bottom. I don't know that we're going to get a chance to use it this turn. Ah, maybe we would have. Let's just block 6. I was like, if they're willing to pay into this, that's fine with me. If they're also just willing to pass, I'm okay with that. We'll attack for 6 and wager a gold. They've already shown a Sigil of Suffering, but I don't know how much we can play around it. So Rose, Quick Strike says when this attacks. You don't get to snaps and get value out of it, I don't think. Oh, the new mechanics are in there, K? Yo, that's crazy. I'm really impressed with how fast they got that put in there. That is really, really impressive. And then they're going to hit us with a D-React right here. Okay, so I mean, them fat stacking makes sense that they're on a lot of D-Reacts. We should probably be careful with how much gold we give them. Okay, just kidding. I was going to say there's a real world where we can get juiced by them like trying to block and set up a bunch of gold. And then it's like arc lightnings and a bunch of blues and yellows at the end of the game. Pitch Sigil. Okay. Well, I could throw Disable for 7 and Arsenal something. I mean, I think that's better than anything else we could do. I really wish we had a gold here to be able to like wager and get overpower. That's right. Witchable, disable. Yo, I'm glad you are here, Steve. Welcome. Welcome. I'm glad you could join us. I'm actually just going to IP this. I don't want to Arsenal this. I know it feels weird, but I really don't want to. Let's pitch the debilitate. Yo, let's go, Steve, with the 8 months, my man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Steve. Means a lot. Thank you, brother. Let's go. Let's add 1 to the goal. That puts us at 510. We are getting ever closer to that cosplay. Create a ponder token. Okay. I really don't want to give them a ponder token. Ew, that's gross. That is gross. I mean, I guess we get to keep cards in our deck. There's worried that like they throw a snatch at us here, which would feel pretty bad. That's also a good way to push 3 damage that we could have just blocked. Like we gave up two points there for a card in our deck. Which, I mean, I guess like cards in our deck could be relevant. They loaded, they're on 57, we're on 46, they're up 11 cards. Hopefully because they fat stacked into us, their deck is weird now. There's a world where you could probably try to play like Kiss in a red line build. My favorite hot dog topping is Frosted Flakes. I promise I have good taste. Listen, I love Frosted Flakes, dog. You don't have to twist my arm. I love some Frosted Flakes. Milk poured before cereal. Now that like is kind of psycho. Milk before cereal is crazy work, bro. Crazy work. So, what do we want to pitch here? Do we want to play the Terrace Under and force equipment through? I mean, they may just have another D-React. I don't want to play the Terrace Under just yet. I'd like to save Tunic. Well, no, we're not going to Tunic the Voltaris, right? I mean, milk before cereal is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. That's some sauce right there. That is some sauce. I'm known for my takes being the best. Milk is the best before cereal. It's not my fault for knowing that. All right, well, go ahead. If you're so convinced that milk before cereal is correct, give me your elevator pitch. You can convince me that you are correct. I'm listening. I'm listening. Hit me with it, dog. Yo, what up, Paul? They couldn't do that engage? That is true. Wait, why couldn't they do that engage? Wait, what couldn't they do engage? I'm very confused now. Again, it's not a lightning card, or like it's not an action card, so we can't ripple this, which kind of makes me sad. Please throw a sigil at us. I mean, I'm happy to just pitch my last blue. Although these hands scare me because it means that we're going to have like some red clunkers. We've drawn a lot of blues so far. Oh, they couldn't fat stack? That's true. That's true. Will Tunic ever get banned? It's every chess piece in every deck. I mean, it is played quite commonly. I hear what you're saying. Will it ever get banned? I mean, probably not. Let's just call it like it is. Probably not. Interesting. I like this. I like some exude confidence. Like, listen, I like some exude confidence. There's no such thing as too much milk in cereal. It's the best thing about it. So you don't have to worry about measuring the ratios. Also, it's on top. It's on top to then be able to be pushed down for the perfect desired crunchiness. Interesting. You've given me some things to talk about. I'm not saying you're right, but you've given me an interesting tidbit here to chat about. I don't feel strongly about this, actually. It's a hilarious follow-up. You have no idea how much I love that follow-up. Am I a milk with pizza guy? What does that even mean? How are you a milk with pizza guy? Oh, don't be a snatch. Come on, don't be a snatch. Oh. Damn. I mean, I think we're just taking this, right? Also, I'd love to see this card being played. I have been saying for weeks this is going to be a great 3-of in this deck. I think we're going to take 8. I know it kind of sounds crazy, but... Coffee with pizza? Coffee with pizza? What is this milk and coffee with pizza? What is happening right now? Why are we devolving? Toddlers even drink beer with pizza. What the hell is going on right now? Dude, like, y'all are like...
Lizard.
Throwing me for a big loop here. Let's block a little bit. We need to block a little bit. We've got a D-react to like help bail us out a little bit. So I think we're okay to... Okay. I mean, I'm actually just okay with this, right? Because like we're left with 2 cards. Like they said go again and then just passed. So we're just going to get value out of this. They only have like what, 1 sigil of suffering left. So you have a slice of pizza and you eat it for breakfast alongside a cup of coffee. No, I literally still do not have coffee with the pizza. I don't understand. Like, why are we doing this? Is this something that people enjoy? Like, do people like coffee this much? Because I don't like coffee this much. Like, coffee's okay. I have coffee when I stream for 24 hours to try and, like, stay alive. See, this is, like, type shit. Type shit right here, bro. Insane. And then we're going to pitch a double down to an Oasis Respite. We're going to respite ourselves. We're going to target this. They're not going to have lightning press. Dude, just don't draw a hand like this. I know. I didn't think about it. Coffee is a drug. Keep your life drug free. I mean, coffee's an acquired taste. Sure, but like, so is dog shit, right? Like, what? Like, I'm trolling. I hear what you're saying, but like coffee's fine. I don't dislike coffee. What are these hands? Like, we're just over here like, what are those? Ka-chow! Pa-choom! Just draw blue 5-head, dude. Clearly, I did not think about that. Is that 7? Is that 7 straight jam cards? 7 jam cards in a row? Okay. It's not great. It's not great. This is not an action card. If I could ripple this, I would. Like, without even blinking. Ew. Brother, ew. I think we're supposed to take the arcane, right? I'm not a huge fan of it, but I don't think that having Fate Foreseen and Shelter from the Storm left in our hand is a good play. I do like that they're playing CNC and they're playing Tempestuous Kiss. Yo, are you about to juice me with a Tempestuous Kiss, bro? You are. This is discard a card, so we're just gonna play Fate Foreseen from hand. We'll bottom that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Dude, ranch is something that like I understand why people enjoy ranch. Are we supposed to give up Chapeau here? Like, we're just hard trolling if we give up Chapeau, right? Oh, actually, we can just take 1 from this, right? Because we can pay for the arcane damage. We're just essentially going to 21. Again, that is less than ideal, but we already have the blue pitch, so I feel like we might as well. All right, and all of a sudden, it's 39 versus 42 cards. We're in a lot better situation. The game has like kind of come together a little bit here for us. Things are starting to feel a little bit cleaner. Ranch was designed by California to keep the Midwest fat out of fear of their power. What in the hell did I just read? Is coffee a gateway drug? Yes, 100%. You know what? I fully support that coffee is a gateway drug. All right, what do we got? Ping and Arcane. Fate Foreseen. Cover this up. Leave that shit on top. I guess we'll just Tunic Respite this. I know it feels kind of bad, but we just want to keep clearing our. We just want to keep our hand clear. Hey, what's up, Pockets? I mean, listen, it is low-key veggie dip and salad dressing. You do kind of have a point. Hang on. Let them cook. Acquired taste is he's not a jerk. You just have to get to know him. Like, nah, he's a jerk. You're desensitized. I feel like that is such a crazy way, like, analogy for that, Brian. But I'm low key kind of here for it, though, right? I'm low key kind of here for it, bro. Hey, what's up, Philip? I mean, I feel like testing's going well. You know, we're giving them the business. Okay, there is one more Command and Conquer left. Like, I really don't want to get juiced by the last Command and Conquer. The fact that they're pitching a red lines up well for us. Yeah, we're just going to give the shelter. And then we're just going to give the fate. Bottom that blue. Get some more in the stack. I have noticed that they are pitching their burn up and shocks a lot. I'll go to 21 here. We didn't have one floating. I'd probably just give a card, but this is fine. Am I running CNC? Yes, I'm on all 3 copies of CNC. I think we've had to block with 2 of them, but yes, I am on 3 copies of CNC. I wonder if there's a world where I'm supposed to play Remembrance in this matchup. I doubt it, right? Dude, Matt, I gotta tell you, dog. I'm loving the log life, bro, more than I thought I would. If they press this or activate its effect before the reaction step, we're priced into not playing our sync below, which feels a little bad. I mean, they have waited, which is like kind of interesting, right? I mean, this is just efficiency. We can put the disable on the bottom. They've given us 1 burn up and shock and pitched the other 2. I mean, I guess I've put 2 D-reacts back in the deck, so okay, now this is great because we can Tunic Pile Driver for 6, wager a gold. I guess we wager a gold. All the sigils are gone, so I'm no longer playing around that. We have not seen a sync below yet. I don't even know if they're playing them, but drawing the shelter lines up well because we could arsenal it. Log is just more fun sledge is so true. My video skip popped off and people wanted more, so I'll be committing to a weekly upload. Oh, dude, Pockets, you told me about that last week, and I completely forgot to take a look at that. Pockets, is it ad friendly? Like, can I watch it after this and like not lose like ad revenue? Just like some like music or anything? I just want to ask before I pull it up. Also, VNV National. Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Guys, if you are here for the first time or you are new to the channel, maybe you've been hanging out for a while, but you've never had a chance to answer these questions, we got 3 of them for you. They are, what's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself. Love to get to know more about you guys while we're hanging out. Let's take one and just swing 7. Okay, cool. I'll pull it up after this and we can watch it. I will be playing Betsy tomorrow at the Armory. Yes. I will be playing Betsy tomorrow at the Armory. That is correct. Everybody's just going to have to deal with proxies tomorrow night. Like, yeah, that's just... that's all I got. That's all I got. Ask John when you see him about Double Down. Okay, I'll make sure to ask John about Double Down next time I see him. Okay, so they are on syncs. But did they show us one last turn? Okay, so that's sync below number 2. There's one shelter that they pitched. And they have 1 sync left we've not seen, and they did bottom a card. I would have really liked to have been able to get value out of those Terra Sunders there. I'm going to be honest. I've been super busy with work lately. Like, there's been a lot going on at work. So I've not had time to watch other content, which always makes me feel bad because I'm like, I always want to support other content creators, but like, it's just not been in the cards for me lately. You get it? It's not in the cards for me lately.
Lizard.
Sorry, guys. These are the jokes. So if we pitch Command and Conquer, I can block. We can block 5 to deny them this. We can pitch the Command and Conquer. We're not doing anything on our turn. Do we want to hold the Command and Conquer, actually? Because Tunic will be coming up and we might be able to, like, do some shenanigans. I still need to put 2 videos out, but I just can't find the time. I mean, Rose, like, I get it. You are speaking to, like, the world leader of, like, you want to get something done, but just don't have the time. So I want to block with gauntlets here. I feel like we just want to do this. And then if they throw the Scorpio at us, we'll just block with the CNC. Been slinging log too much aggro. It's getting to you, brother. Dude, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Name's Chris. Prettier on purple. Like, are you saying that your name is prettier on purple, or on the purple Discord it's prettier? I just want to make sure I understand. Got into Fab because I was burned out on MTG for Modern Horizons and constant product releases. Favorite hot dog topping is ketchup and cheese. Well, dude, Chris, I know you've been here a bunch of times, man, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're playing Flesh and Blood. Welcome to the channel, dude. I think there's a lot of us here who are MTG refugees. There are quite a few of us that are MTG refugees. So we're going to pitch Cranial Crush, and then we're going to give up the Shelter. I mean, I'm just all about efficiency here. I know that they have some presses pitched, but... Okay. I mean, I don't have a second one, so we're just going to take 3 and give them 1. Well, Chris, I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Trent, what up, dude? MTG burnout is very real, dog. It's kind of crazy how real MTG burnout is. Like, honestly. And it's funny because I talk to a lot of people who, like, I'm still friends with that are in the Magic community who just, like, have not experienced it all. And they're like, I just don't get it. And I'm like, hey, like, that's good. I'm glad you're still enjoying Magic, you know? I don't want you to not like the game. Just because I have a hard time with it doesn't mean you should. Enjoy what you enjoy. Like, you know, as long as you're not hurting other people or doing anything like that's like bad for the community or something, enjoy what you enjoy. That is how I live my life. Staying out of people's business when I shouldn't be in their business and enjoying what I enjoy. John could have won with Double Down if he had read the card correctly. I'm 100% going to ask him about this, Josh, because I have to know. I have to know what John was up to. That he could have done better, because it's pretty funny. We'd have to keep 3 cards to Terra Sunder here, but Terra Sunder could be insane. I mean, I really don't want to give another embodiment if I can help it. So I think we're just going to block like this. I think we're running out of Chapeau blocks that make sense. Like, we're running out of, like, Chapeau wagers that make sense. So I think I'm actually just going to play for efficiency. All I need to do is read. Listen, I have been victim of that too many times. Reading's hard, guys. Reading's hard. Don't let anybody tell you different. We will take 2. Okay with this, I think. We'll go to 15 here. That kind of feels bad, but Headbutt has no text. I'm jealous of people who like current MTG. I mean, I've got friends who do. Like they swear it's great. I've got friends who like still try to talk me into playing quite regularly. Man, I really don't want to take this. So they have 24 and we have 21. So the gap is closing. We're only down 2. I mean, if they ever take an off turn, we could. Ooh, I might try to set up an overcrowded here. I might try to set up an overcrowded in Arsenal so that we can ambush them. Oh, they're pitching to gold, which is good. Have they played all their Arc Lightnings? No, there's one Arc Lightning left. I don't remember them pitching it. They probably, I mean, I'm sure they did. It's turn 18, but. I started with Flesh and Blood and have adopted MTG. Ooh, Cody, tell me about that. How has that been going? And close at the end, my heart was racing and I was waiting if I was win or lose. Never had that feeling in another TCG. Nah, dude, I felt that, Chris. I felt that though. That's real though, dog. Wait, Rose is leaving us? Rose, you're not allowed to leave. Like, you can play MTG every now and again, because I play MTG every now and again, but like, you can't leave. Like, no. I forbid it. So this is 1 Arcane and 6. So we're just going to block and set up the... I mean, this is 2 cards out of their deck and 3 out of... or I guess 2 out of mine and 2 out of theirs. Tempestuous Kiss, Written in the Stars, and... Was that their last Tempestuous Kiss? We need to keep an eye on that. So if that went first to the bottom, it was 1, 2, 3. It was the 15th. It's 3, and there's 15. So, like, well, we're going to see it in, like, what? 4 hands. If they do nothing else, we will see that in 4 hands. So turn 23. Turn 23 is a turn we can look out for that. Listen, Rose. You can't leave Flesh and Blood. Period. I forbid it. I'm going to pitch bet big. We're going to pitch double down. I'm going to give sink below. We're going to bottom the Oasis. Actually, we're not. Because we're going to block out the Scorpio here with this. If we get hit by like a lightning form or something, it's going to feel really bad. Which I think we've only seen 2 of, right? I mean, I have to imagine they're on all 3 lightning form. Oh, shit. Click too many times. I forget I have to do this in the block step. I'm so used to this being a reaction. I mean, I don't think saying MTG sucks is fair. You know, if people enjoy it, they enjoy it, you know? Like, and I think that's okay. I think that's okay. All right. So we're at 16 versus their 20. It was 3. It's now 4. That's not good. I don't like that. We need to try and start throwing log here. I think Fab feels more like a conversation between the players. MTGs feels like you don't always get that conversation. I mean, I've heard multiple people say that. You're not the first person I've heard say that. Arcanic Reproach is the one that scares me. They're going to pay to give a go again. Path of Same Ends is really good. Like, I don't just want to give 2 cards. I want to throw the log. So we're going to Respite ourselves, target this, and then they're going to go over the top by 1. It does feel bad, but... I mean, Buckle's good at getting Grasp off the board. I hadn't really considered that buckle would be super valuable, but it does seem like it could be pretty good. So we're now at 14 and they're at 17. They're blocking with Tunic and Grasp very quickly. Oh boy. Okay. Is that the last D-React? Now there's one more sync somewhere. I don't remember them pitching a sync, but I would love to get a turn where I can keep 4 cards with Terrace under, but I don't know where their sync below is. Wait, what did I not finish a sentence? My bad. My bad. I do that sometimes. That's all me, Chief. I start out thinking about something and then I pivot to like what's happening in the game. I don't remember what I was saying. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, that's so funny. Played Cube the other day, that a single game outcome could have been changed by making any different decisions. What cube? Like you talking about like Arena Power Cube and Magic, or have I blocked with a Terrace Under already? I have, which means blocking with this is gonna feel real bad. How many lightning presses do they have left? 1? And they're saving it for their double burn up and shock turn. I need to get this Terrace Under set up, I think. Is there a world we say no blocks and we like try to crack a bunch of gold and go for a Terrace Under play? I think we say no blocks in Arsenal to Terrace Under, right? Okay, I mean that's fine. So I'm like, they don't get the they don't get the burn up. They just get the shock. I go to 8. Okay. So I don't have enough. Wait, do I think I have exactly enough? Oh, I should have AB'd the shock because I thought I thought I did. Did I not? Did I not AB the shock? I thought I did. If I didn't, then it was a misclick on my fault. It was a misclick. I should know my stack. You're right, I should, but I'm too busy talking to you guys instead. I mean, guys, if we ever have a stream and you guys would rather see me like not talk to you all and like just be locked the hell in all game, like I can do that for a night. I just don't do that because I like talking to you guys. I enjoy hanging out and chatting with you all. I didn't? Okay, so I missed a damage. We should be at 9 then. Oh, we should be at 10. I just took extra damage. Yeah, or no, we should be at 9. I took 1 off the physical. So, I mean, listen, doing both is tough, Josh. If you ever figure out how to do both, man, I'll be impressed. That's really impressive, actually. I really enjoy talking to you guys, honestly. Like, hanging out and chatting with you guys is the fun part. Like, if all I wanted to do was test and, like, grind, trying to get better, I wouldn't stream. And I don't mean that to sound rude because you guys have genuinely helped me a lot with seeing play lines that I would have never have found and like other things that like just let's like other things I would not have found. But instead, I like to spend my nights streaming so that I can hang out with the community. Because if I wanted to grind and get better, I would be in the lab with a team. Arc Lightning, Tempestuous Kiss is what they got back. They discard a Flatfoot. We're going to put Terrace under in the next hand. Like, not in this hand. So what? There is potentially one Sink Below. I mean, we just go for this, right? Like, we just absolutely jam this. We get to break a gold. And then it's 12 overpower. If they just have 3 blocks in their hand, they're dead. They have the sigil, actually. What's it called? Sigil of horse shit? What did I call it the other night? Yeah. Arcanic Reproach. Oh, shit. They are dead. Hooray! Confetti! There were lots of cards, right? Well, no. They had a Sigil of Solace and Arcanic Reproach. So they were only on 2 Sink Belows. Double Down was actually goated there, dog. Like, I know that, like... So hang on, what does their hand look like? If we throw Bet Big for 9, they block with a Tempestuous Kiss. They go Arc Lightning, Tempestuous Kiss, Exude Confidence. I mean, that's not bad, dog. And then, like, our hand is okay. Like, we're blocking a lot. The, like, subconscious decision to keep the Double Down and the Bet Big in the deck on the turn when we drew quad reds early in the game actually lined up really well for us. Yo, Drew's playing Counter-Strike too. Did you guys know that? It pops up in the bottom right of my screen is why I say stuff like that. All right, so we got to win. Had to play for the fatigue angle and go for attacks when they gave us room. Double Down plus Bet Big won the game. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Op ran 70 cards into us. Fatigue is real against this hero. Okay. Starting off with a win against one of the new heroes, nonetheless, too. Feels like a pretty good place to start. I get that notification all the time. You're finally seeing the light. I mean, I'm not going to lie, Top It did come together there at the end. Double Down was actually really good. Emma drawing off Puffin and screaming about how hot our draws are. Oh, dude, Jesse, if you're talking about like streaming, like breakpoints, like shit posting one night, that could actually be a vibe. That could actually be fun. I'd have to ask the guys if they're okay with that. But I mean, chat, you guys just want to like stream like breakpoint shit posting one night? I mean, it would be like we would play some games and actually like play like and grind a little bit, but most of it would probably just be us like being tools the entire time. Are you planning to do a draft day like you did for MST? Yes, 110%. Let's see. I've actually been curious about this matchup. Like, it's not even a joke. I know that this isn't a matchup we should expect to see a lot of, but this is one of those ones that, like, I've been curious about. I think pummels are good. I think Oasis Respites are good. I think Staunch is good, and then I think I want to be on a one of Remembrance. Like, honestly. Double Down's over $10? Please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Oh. Yeah, we're going to run one Remembrance. I don't think this is a Double Down matchup. I don't think this is a Double Down matchup. I don't think we're supposed to play Small Hammer here, though, either, like, if I'm being honest. Riptide, and we're going first. I do want to arsenal this pummel and set up here. I mean, we could just pummel the bet big to start the game. That would actually be crazy. People seeing Betsy and then decide that all these cards need to spike. I did not think about Double Down. Damn it. If I end up playing Double Down on my deck, I'm going to have to buy that shit. There's an extra $30 I have to spend. I did buy all the cards I'm missing for Betsy the other day, except for the log. Obviously, I can't buy that one yet. Send the pummel now. What are they going to do about it? Block with all 4 cards. When I throw bet big and when I throw bet big and don't wager, they're going to put their hand on the table. Like, boom. Like, right. Like, I think there are lots of ways that, like, we get blown out here. Also, like, I feel like it's kind of just, like, how, like, we play the deck differently a little bit, Trent. Like, you play the deck a lot more aggressively than I do. And I'm not saying you're wrong. It's just we play the deck very differently. You should have told me what you needed. I have a random full playset of Betsy cards, since apparently that's all I can open from packs. Why do you have playsets of Betsy cards? That's low-key crazy, dog. What? This is gonna be for 10. So we're just gonna say no blocks and then lay our hand in front of this. That's actually crazy, Jesse. Wait. This wasn't played from Arsenal. This was played from hand because that's how they reload. What? No, that's why I blocked the way that I did. I don't understand. Oh, it's the +3. Never mind. See, never mind. I'm having a stroke. We'll just give this up. We'll cover this up to stop this is a pox. Yeah, no, I was thinking that it was I was thinking of the +3 effect. I got them backwards. Silly me. Holy shit, we can't play any of these because they're on Dreadbore. Yeah, we are fucking cooked this game. Holy dog shit, this is going to be awful. I already want to cry. Yeah, this is literally coming in for 10, blow up my arsenal, and there's not shit I can do about it. 11. Oh my god, this is bad. I mean, I guess we're going to block what we can. And then I think it is better. Yeah, holy shit, this is bad. I mean, yeah, Dreadbore is really good against this. Did you just hit me with a Rain Razors? I don't understand why the Rain Razors. It's a 1-card 2. I think you should have saved that for like another turn. Interesting. Not that I really think it matters. I think we're about to get juiced to oblivion because we're on 9 D-reacts. Thank God I didn't bring in staunches in this game. Holy shit. Holy shit, bro. That would have been terrible. Yeah, I did. We looked up the Betsy Marvel the other night, and it's like 120, 130, which is like kind of crazy. If this was at a big event, I'd scoop and go get something to eat. I mean, come on. If it's at a big event, we need to, we need to play it out, right? A third of the D-Reacts are on the bottom. And now that we have a clear arsenal, we might be able to, like, we might just be able to, like, arsenal one. Is this Taylor playing you to boost your confidence again?
Oh, dang it.
You're hilarious. Hilarious! Actually, who are we playing? Is it Taylor? Dude, that would be crazy. Enchiladas, 99. Taylor loads into us to make us feel better and just, like, obliterates us. That would be hilarious. Also, Veeps, what's up, dude? I feel like I have not seen you a lot recently. I hope you have been well, my friend. Hope you have been well. Oh, yeah, this Remembrance is going to do us a lot of fucking good. Yay! Oh, hey! Not bad. Uh-huh. I guess we can discard the Rowls. I mean, I might as well play the Fate Scene, right? Like, we're just gonna lose all this shit anyway. We might as well. I am, in fact, getting cooked by an enchilada right now. Bottom that shit. Get that out of here. Now that I'm done fixing your thumbnail via my phone, I can finally tune into the stream. The hell's wrong with my thumbnail? Nothing wrong with my thumbnail. Thank you very much. Could have activated Chapeau there, but I just don't think it's worth. Maybe we're just supposed to push the tempo because we're in such a bad spot. Riles is bad in this matchup. Yeah, that checks out. This would definitely be a matchup where we would get a lot more value out of a different utility blue. Like, I feel like last ditch effort could be good in this matchup if we have to play the fatigue angle. We have 4 defense reactions at the bottom and 1 that we played. So I feel like we're okay. All right, they get a gold. What's up, Damien? How are you, buddy? Oh, Value Town, population, us. I think we're going to try and arsenal the drink I'm under the table. Check dream memes. Damn it, we forgot to watch Pocket's video. I meant to do that and completely forgot. Yeah, I think we want to arsenal the drink I'm under the table. I think we need some offense. We need something to get us going here. That's right. For game 2, when they side out a Dreadboard, this guy gets it. This guy gets it. Okay. We're going to Chapeau twice. Yeah, Pockets, I'm sorry, dog. Listen, when games end and, like, we're supposed to do something, I'm the world's worst about stuff. I just need you guys to be like, hey, do this. You said you were going to do this, and I'll go and do it. But I'm the world. Like, when you tell me in the middle of a game about something and, like, it's not anyway your all's fault, I'm just like, squirrel. You better hit us with the freaking sauce, opponent, because if you don't, I'm sending you to the Shadow Realm. It's looking way less Shadow Realmy right now, and I don't like it. Dude, listen, I love Pockets, bro. I feel like the secret to beating me at Nats is, you know, just playing Victor is probably like just good enough, right? Okay, we're taking 6. Yeah, we ain't scared. We ain't scared. Bring it, Trap Boy. Although the fact that, like, you know, this, like, they did nothing means that they probably have multiple traps and that we're about to get absolutely obliterated. So let's see. This in wagering costs 6, and then Chapeau twice costs 4, which means this comes in for 11. Overpower. Yeah. I did. Buzzsaw did go to the bottom earlier. 725 total points to go around for Nats around the world. So you're telling me Victor could stay? I don't like that they're blocking with 2 cards before defense reactions. Is this just is this matchup just play boring? Oh my god, you're willing to give me New Horizon here? Really? Have they not blocked with 2 return fires? And they pitched one last turn. What? Yeah, they pitched the 4 block. What? I'm so confused. No, we watched them pitch the 4 block. Like like I don't. But Trent's saying it like we should have known they had it. Oh, they didn't pitch it when they took back their turn? Okay. I mean, guys, like this maybe go get lunch. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really trying to trade with Riptide. I'm trying to do anything at this point, bro. Like this has to be the most BM Rainrazor shit I've ever seen in my life. They are playing Rainrazors for 2 value because they know it doesn't matter. See, this is one of the things I really like about playing Victor is like goober decks like this, you just fucking dumpster. We're losing to Riptide. I hate this game. Any more pumps? I mean, I guess they can just always protect from this, so we're supposed to like arsenal a bet big. Oh my god, they have a they have a release detention. We're just laying our hand down. Oh well. Yeah, no, I mean, in my head before the game started, I was thinking we should play Titan's Fist Rampart in this matchup, and then I was like, nah, let's make it fun. Let's try the log and see if it works. It makes sense that Titan's Fist and Rampart is the way to go in this matchup. He is in fact ripping our tide, and there's nothing we can do about it. Ah! We're getting wrecked, chat. Wrecked. R-E-K-T. Why do defense reactions not cover this? Stop playing release detention. Hiss. Could give equipment to try and swing the log. I mean, I suppose this is fine, right? So why would we play log and not wager? I mean, if we're gonna fatigue them, like this doesn't feel like a matchup where like fatiguing them with Log is the play, right? Like that's the play against Huntsman. I'm intrigued to know why you feel that way. Sure, they don't have a real weapon, but their weapon turns off all of our defense reactions. I don't think you can fatigue this reliably. Like, I just don't know that fatigue is an option here. So, like, we had a hand earlier where we had to just take like 9 damage because of all the defense reactions. If that happens multiple times a game, like what are we doing? How does the fatigue plan line up into that? Because I'm intrigued. I don't know. And they get to side out some of the reacts. That's, I mean, you could talk me into that. It's a very, it feels like a very counterintuitive thought. I mean, are we just playing Sledge? Like, is that just the plan? We're just playing Sledge? Yeah, no, that's fine. We can talk about it later, Trent. Riptide is better than most people think. Like, it has some pretty cool things it can do. The problem is that, like, it just constantly gets dumpstered by, like, the non-goober decks. Yeah. Real Sledge hours. I mean, sometimes Sledge is just a play. Sometimes Sledge is just the play. They just pass. I mean, we don't have anything to do on our turn, so that's fine. Thanks for watching our Armory live stream at Odyssey Games on Wednesday. We had a new guy taking over the stream. Dude, Curtis, no apologies whatsoever. I was just watching and I just wanted to ask because I was like, oh, like maybe they can like turn the like fix the blurriness on the camera. But dude, like I completely get it, man. I like to watch Flesh and Blood content anytime I can. So I like that you guys stream. I like that you guys stream on Wednesday because Carly and I normally like go to dinner and hang out, and then after we get back from dinner, we like play games and stuff. And so it's fun for me to like have like stuff on the other monitor while we're playing games. When in doubt, sledge it out may be some of the most real advice I've ever heard in my life. I want to know if we can fatigue him from here. Like, winning the fatigue battle from here would be kind of cool. If we could win the fatigue battle from here, you can 110% convince me it can be done from the start of the game. Wonder if I was supposed to give... I was probably supposed to give flexors. Yeah, we can give flexors next turn. That's fine. We can get flexors next turn. I've not played this game well, and we are working on trying to clean it up from here, which is okay, because that's what you should do when you start a game out playing it poorly. How many Rain Razors have they played? 2. Now we can pitch Riches to Flexors to block this out. I feel like now that we've played a few turns of this strategy of like we are just blocking and treating I mean, they would have to have a codex after this, right? For this to be backbreaking. Now that we're just like treating log like sledge, I'm like starting to see division a little bit here. Betsy come out. Hopefully the list I sent you helped. Good luck at Nats. Yo, Alcatraz, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Ooh. So this is for 5. I really don't like that we have to come away of our sink below here, but I think it's fine. We get the flexors and sink. Cover this up. And we need to get a card in Arsenal to be able to play around Codex here. Oasis Respite helps some. Inertia, Frailty, the whole 9 yards. And Ponder. Can we cover this up? 3, 6, 7, 11. We would have to give up Tunic with 1 more copy of Oasis Respite in our deck. Maybe we just take 1 here. I hate giving them a 5-card hand, but the inertia lines up pretty well with what we're trying to do. I think this is the best line. And when I say 1, I mean we're really going to take 2, but I mean that take 1. Who needs Tunic? That's true. We do have Overcrowded for the Codex. In my head, that's a Mario card, but it also makes sense that it works here. They're trenching away a lot of reactions. Neither of those cards seem good. Okay. There's the last Rain Razors. Next time we play this matchup and we like play to like fatigue them with log, we can also play very differently. Where wait, what did they get back really quick? Falcon Wing, Bolt and Shot, Endless Arrow are the 3 they got back. We can play this very differently, and we can like maybe overload a little bit. Or like play a second copy of Remembrance, because they're on D-Reacts against us, which would have helped us a lot. Like that helps us a lot in our efforts. See, like this, we're dead. And I knew this hand was coming up. There's just nothing I can do about it. Because of Dreadbore. Like we're literally just going to shelter to try to like hang on for dear life. I guess we're going to go to 3. I'm sorry, we're going to go to 2. Ugh, dear God. All right. I mean, unfortunately, that's going to come back around again. No, it's just 6. Wager gold to buy more cards, and this red line deck isn't spooky to give gold to. Pretty sure they pitched a Remembrance earlier. I don't remember. So they have 14 cards in their deck. What if we block like this and just throw 6? Oh, man. We out of respites. We play the third one. And we still got one more respite left in our deck. Hey, Tieran, what's up, buddy? So I guess what Trent was saying is like we can wager gold here. We're not going to pay, but we can wager gold, which I was misinterpreting what Trent was saying a minute ago as we should be paying, but I gotta understand now. Stream cut out? Wait. Like, am I still here? Are we live? Hello? Hello? Anybody? I need somebody help. This is not Fatigue Riptide. I played this game horribly, and then we tried to pivot to Fatigue to see if it would work. Just dropped a few frames for a moment. Oh, well, that sucks. Ew, I wanted to Arsenal this. Oh, this is going to be bad. Okay. I mean, they're at 11 cards in deck, and we're at 12 with a Remembrance. I also think we have 2 defense reactions coming up in this hand. No, it's the next hand where we're going to have all of them. That sucks. That feels bad. So how do we combat that? Like, what if we block like this? Draw a D-react, please. Okay, I think we're doing this correctly. I mean, we're going to try and crack a gold to draw one, and then we're going to Arsenal this. So, guys, for anybody who just joined, who's like seeing how like bad this discrepancy is on life total and like what the cards look like, I've played this game very poorly. We played trying to bonk them early, and that's not how you're supposed to play this matchup. And so I've played this matchup very poorly and put ourselves in this position. But we started playing, we were at 10 life and they were like at 31. And we started trying to like play to win the game. And been trying to like pull it together a little bit. So we block here, Fate for Scene, Log for 6, Arsenal the Sink Below. Please play the Rain Razors. We can bottom this one. I don't think we need it in the next hand. Actually, we want it in the next hand so we can Arsenal it, right? Yeah, we're going to leave this on top. So now we're going to crash the boards for 6. We will wager a gold. We're going to Arsenal Sink Below. We can block with 2 cards, and we can Arsenal the Respite next turn. I'm honestly wildly impressed with how close we've gotten this game, considering how poorly I played at the start. So let's see. They have at least 1 codex in hand. I'm going to block with the sink here. Put the riches on the bottom. I don't know that there's an easy way to win from here. I think I'm just locking in to try not to lose at this point is the game plan. Like we're trying to stay alive. And we're gonna hope. Okay, so we go to 1. Or do I just want to respite this? The problem is codex. Well, no, they've played 0 codex of frailties. Popping a gold to still... Well, we knew the respite was on top. We couldn't gold, right? We couldn't gold and remembrance. We knew the respite was on top. We would have had to put it on the bottom. I guess we'll go to 1 here. That's their last, like, pump. So they have 3 codexes and 2 cards that I should know. We get to wager a gold and arsenal to respite. Codex. Okay, so Codex is now irrelevant. Codex was not irrelevant when they had the Rain Razors left. That was something I was playing around. But I do agree. Now that the Rain Razors is gone, it is irrelevant. We are in a much better position now. That's right, but you can never run out of log. That's right. Tell them. They block with a codex. Okay. We go to 2. So they have... What is happening? So we're going to Remembrance here. We need to get 3 blues. We are never going to get enough room to play this Terrace under. I think this is fine. Terrace under, Macho. This seems fine. Yo, this is like actually like crazy that it's coming back, that we are managing to win this game. I mean, I have to not throw it away off this codex here, right? So they have a card and a codex. Like, they've only played 2 Codex of Frailty, so there's 1 more? No? So it's... Uh-oh. Lag. No! Is it me or Talishar? It looks like it's Talishar. Yeah, it looks like we're still here. It looks like it's Talishar that's lagging. No. Why? Why are we getting ads, Talishar? Oh. So if I just attack for 6, they have to give us the codex, but I can do this. We can overpower this, and I guess it was they were going to go to 1 and have no cards left. I mean, yo, after like confetti, baby. After the way that game started, we deserve some confetti on that one. I played awful to start that game, and we managed to pull it back that game. I cannot believe we pulled that game back. Yeah, they just left. We didn't even get a good game. That was a game that like they were miles ahead of us on. We blocked 161 damage. I cannot believe we won that. Wow. I mean, we take those. We take those. Okay, so log fatigue is real into Riptide. Duly noted. Played the early game going face and was getting torched. That's not how you spell torched, Zach. That's also not how you spell torched. Oh my god. Started playing fatigue when I was at 10 life and they had 20 plus cards. Managed to fatigue them with log. Can be done by playing patient. Can be done by not wagering log, just 6, which is a good thing to note because now we know that we're just playing sledge. Like Trent's saying it's boring, which is very true, but it's also like really good. Really good. Yes, Pockets video. Thank you so much for reminding me. Like, yes, actually, thank you for reminding me because I would have completely forgotten if you hadn't said anything. Let's see. There's a community content section. Where are we? Okay, here we go. Hang on. Yo, how am I not subscribed to Pockets YouTube video or channel? That's crazy. All right, hang on. I gotta change the sound settings so that we can all hear this here. Also, I'm going to try to make sure that I don't just like blast the shit out of your all's ears here. Hang on one second. I always turn off my my audio mixer to Google Chrome in case I leave something running so you guys don't have to listen to it. Okay. Hang on. Is this like a webcam game? Also, the lack of words is really interesting. I love the like thought process here. Block 9. Hell yeah. Oh, the clapping. The clapping is the icing on the cake. That is so good, bro. That is amazing. Pockets. Bro, that is cinema, dude. That is hilarious. The other thing that I love about it is how fast the cards get played. Like, the cards are getting played so fast back and forth. That is amazing. Also, the fact that you were both sides of it, like chef's kiss. Icing on the cake, my dude. I love it. Pocket's amazing, bro. This is a go first matchup. Good luck, have fun. Log seems pretty good here. Staunch to cover up tall stuff. Heart, Riches, Oasis Respite, Midas Touch. I really like Midas Touches in this matchup. Yeah, dude, Pockets. That's a great video. I can definitely see why that has blown up, bro. Like, stuff like that will do, like, crazy numbers. Let's see. Also, where are we at in the stream so I can give this a timestamp? We're at 140. We'll just, like, 140.20. This is a Vynnset game. Let me tell our opponent that we're thinking here to please bear with me so that I can write some notes in first, which is important for wagering, and it's also important because, like, maybe cut Fates. They attack us a lot, though, right? Like, we want Fates in the deck. Like, being on 63 is probably fine, right? Against this deck? Let's try it without Staunch and play 61. I hate when people just leave and don't concede. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. I mean, let's just get in the bread zone, you know? We'll Arsenal the CNC. Boom, ka-chow. We watched, Carly and I watched Cars and Cars 2 the other day. Well, let me rephrase. I watched Cars and Cars 2, and because Carly's married to me, she was forced to watch them both. Carly thinks Cars is like okay. It wasn't memorable for her, and you know, like I love Cars, like the movie. I think it's hilarious, so I like the movie a lot. We also watched this movie that came out a couple years ago, I think, or 2 or 3 years ago. It's called Wish. It's a Disney movie, and I'd never seen it, and it's really good. It's really good. I liked it a lot. Also, like, Chris Pine is one of the voices. Like, a quick way to get me to watch anything is tell me that Chris Pine is in it. I love Chris Pine. He was really good in Star Trek. I liked him, and damn it, Zachary Quinto. I liked them both a lot in in Star Trek. Carsley? Oh, yo, let's go. She's gonna hate that we're saying that. I like that though. Carsley. That's so funny, dude. I cannot wait to say that to her. He was in Wonder Woman. He was in Wonder Woman. I forgot about that. Never saw the second Wonder Woman. I only saw the first one. Wait, he's in Princess Diaries too? I love the Princess Diaries movies. Have I played against Ziggy? I have played against 3 Ziggies total so far. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let me go back and look and see. I've got all the games on my log here. Ziggy. Ziggy. Can't you see? Your words just hypnotize me. I've played 4 Ziggy games, and I've won all 4 so far, is what my log says. Also, all of my games should be on this deck list. Is discarding Ripple Away worth them making one less thing here? Because I don't understand why they played Mordred Tide. I am so confused on them playing Mordred Tide this turn. Sure. What? We have to take the first one. What is the plan here? I guess we're going to take this one too so that we can block effectively. We're going to block Sense, Drinkum, and Rouse here. Dude, let's just say that Carly and I have been, well, Carly had a fun idea for a Betsy like cosplay stream one night that I've been we ordered something. We're going to see if it fits, but we ordered something that we thought would be fun. Or if worst comes to worst, I might just wear it to nationals. You know? We'll see what happens. Dude, we need Thomas to make us a new codex journal that's just a log, is all it is. They hit a coal, we hit a riches. Boo. I do not like this. Like, we could have discarded Ripple, but I can also just block the Rune Chance here. I guess I can't. They're just going to pass. I mean, I guess we can just pass back. There's no reason to do anything. Second Wonder Woman wasn't very good, but Pedro Pascal carried it. Oh, I like Pedro Pascal. He seems like a pretty funny actor. He was in the new Fantastic Four, right? He was Reed Richards in the new Mr. Fantastic. Wait, Gimli is the bad guy? Have I been just like watching the like Princess Diaries wrong? Like, what's happening here? Apparently, I've just been juicing myself, bro. Ha 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 ha. I love making that noise so much. You guys truly have no. I like doing the like laugh. Oh, the party show on YouTube. I have not watched that. I need to watch that. As promised, it is on the list. What is the name of it? I will make that a priority. Now that we're on like a downtime waiting for Nats. What is that? I will make it a priority. Now the question is, do we wager the CNC? Yes, Mandrake, that's what I'm thinking of. Or do we wager the bet big? I kind of like wagering the bet big, right? Because we can give him the old razzle dazzle. I think we're supposed to wager the bet big. The Amazing Digital Circus. Okay. Write that down. Write that down. You said it's on YouTube, right? It does play. It does play around Cole. Plays around Cole in the sense that like they can't Cole a card from our hand, which is very true, Jack. Somehow your words just hypnotize me. Oh, do they have a D-React? Oh, dude, this is going to make our CNC stonks next turn. Do not have a defense reaction here. Has anyone watched The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent starring Nick Cage as Nick Cage? What? Nicolas Cage as himself is an interesting concept. I mean, Nicolas Cage is a very interesting actor in general, I feel like. Oh, guys, while we're here, I wanted to share something with you. I meant to at the beginning of the stream and I forgot. I'm going to be honest, but it probably works out because there's more of you guys here now. There is a family that lives in, I believe they live in the APAC region, and they have a son. His name is Mateo. He has qualified for Pro Tour Las Vegas. and he is looking for funding to get to Pro Tour Las Vegas. This is obviously not required. It is never mandatory to donate or put money in. But if you are interested in helping Mateo get to Pro Tour Las Vegas, then you can hit !Mateo, Mateo, and that will. This is interesting. That will give you a link to his like metafy like donation page that he has set up. !Mateo in the chat. Obviously, it's just like anything else. It's never required. It's not mandatory. But Mateo is qualified for his first Pro Tour, and I feel like we would be doing him a disservice if we didn't at least try to help. So I just wanted to talk about that for a minute here while everybody's hanging out. Because he's trying to go to Pro Tour Vegas. Oh, here we go. Hang on. I believe this is how you spell it. Is it 1 T or 2 T's? God, did I spell it wrong? I would love it if Mateo. So Mateo would be bringing his mother if he's able to break it. He needs a like proxy because he's a minor coming to the States. So like they're working on his visa and stuff like that. And so it would be really cool. Like there are a lot of people who spend their life trying to make things like that happen. Like me is a good example. Working on getting to the Pro Tour is very hard. And there's a lot of people who never achieve that goal. And so I would just, if you can and you're interested in it, consider donating. I have not donated yet, but I'm going to. Carly and I have talked about it, and I would like to do anything I can to help Mateo achieve his dreams, because getting to the Flesh and Blood Pro Tour was a really big goal of mine for multiple years that I spent time grinding and working on. And I'm very thankful that I'm continuing to qualify even now. So you guys can help with that. Okay. So they're going to have 3, and then they're going to throw this Deathly Well at me. But nobody's taken damage yet. So they can't, like, cull me for free. Yellow Deathly Well is 5. I believe the total that he needs, I'm not sure where it's at now, but when I looked, it was like $5,600 is what it was, I believe, when I saw it. I don't know what it's at now or like how much he's achieved, but that is where it was when I looked originally, when I was talking to his dad. His dad and I were corresponding through Twitter talking about this. So I know it's like, I know it's quite a bit, but I think we're at a point where like every dollar helps, would help him. And I'm also like, it's so expensive for him because because he's coming with his mom, he has to have a proxy, like a guardian with him. We got to blow up creepers that turn, and we got to strand them with blood debt. I know we don't get to like use the command and conquer here for anything, and that does feel a little bad. But I do really like that we were able to block out. Yeah, Jack, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat that I really like that, like there are kids that are doing so well at the game, because it's cool to see, like a lot of us are adults, and, like it's just cool that kids are spending their formative years playing card games, because that was like not a thing when I was growing up. Like people didn't really do that when I was a kid. So I actually love seeing that that's happening. I want to arsenal this Midas Touch. Do I want to arsenal the Midas Touch? We have 2 of them in our deck. I actually don't think I do, right? So we're just going to go for the full juice here. We're going to give them the old razzle dazzle because they gave us the whole hand. We donate to Mateo, and if we hit a mark, we get the live stream. When you say live stream, what do you mean, Brian? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean. If you are saying that, like, instead of like the 240 subs towards the goal of me cosplaying, we do something for Mateo, I'm 110% in. Some content creators after Nats and did some kind of like donation stream for like 24 hours. Yeah, the 750 is I cosplay at US Nationals, but I am more than happy. I am so happy to like pivot and do something. Like I'm already like gonna donate to like his cause, like to getting to Pro Tour Las Vegas. But like if there's like please, instead of that like money, like I will just like if we can get more money to Mateo, I will do like a fun stream, like a dodo stream, or like we'll have like an 8-hour grind stream one day or something like that. Like we will find a place. Dude, DM Armada would be awesome to do like a fun stream with. Like 24-hour charity stream would be awesome. I'll start messaging some creators after the stream and seeing what we can put together, because that would be a blast. I would actually love that, to do something like that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think this is something that we could really enjoy. What the hell does this do? I didn't know people played this card. And eat a Deathly Delight? Oh, I'm getting juiced. We are being taken to the cleaners. Yeah, I would love something like that. Like all like during a stream, like all donations go straight to Mateo. Something like that would be awesome. I'm totally in for that. Our overcrowded blocks for freaking 5 here, which is kind of crazy. Like the way he did a Cancer walks to plane. I love this idea. And you're absolutely bonking this Vynnset with your log. Dude, we're bonking everybody with our log. Nobody's safe from my log. The offer still stands, by the way. I will say that to you at US Nationals. I will say that to you. You just got to, like, you know... I did tell Carly that I think it's funny that people are going to say that they're a small fan of me, and I'm going to tell people I'll bonk them with my log. So Deathly Will is going to make some on the back end. Box giveaway would be cool. I mean, yeah, we'll start putting stuff together. If you have an idea, if you have an idea of like a fun stream that you think would be cool for us to do to help Mateo, DM me about it, please. Like, let's talk about it. I would love to talk about that or hear about that. What if we did that Golden Age tournament? How do you guys think Taylor feels about Golden Age? Golden Age tournament, like going towards Mateo, like the weekend after US Nationals or something. I would be down for something like that. Yo, Holden, I'll bonk you with my log anytime you like, big fella. Donation decks would be cool. I agree. We have already taken life. Play the Cole. Play the Cole. I mean, it's actually a really good Cole play here because I'm just going to save 3 life if you let me keep this. Ooh, interesting. I mean, they're already going to get this. Is Betsy better than Victor? Ooh, probably not. Like, Victor's probably going to be one of our tough matchups. Fatigue Victor is going to be one of our tough matchups at US Nationals, I will say. Yo, Holden, it's true. You are only like 2 hours away, big dog. I don't know exactly how much Mateo needs. I would need to work with his dad to figure that number out. Okay, Elise. So Mateo is a kid from APAC. He qualified for Pro Tour Vegas. It's his first Pro Tour. You guys may know them on the on Twitter. Their dad runs a Twitter page for their whole family. They all play Flesh and Blood together, and they and like he is trying to help raise money for Mateo so that Mateo and his mother, because he needs a guardian with him, can come to Pro Tour Vegas because it's his first Pro Tour and he qualified for it. And we were talking about like helping out and donations. And like there's a link. Like I have a link set up for his it's a metafy like donation page for Mateo is what it is. I put the links in the chat. They'll come through in just a second if they haven't yet. So just something to keep in mind. Obviously, something like that is like never forced or, not required by any means, but is Betsy better than Borvo? Yeah, probably. I would say Betsy's better than Bravo. Like that's probably a hard yes. Might not be a popular opinion, but it's probably a hard yes. Getting 2 widespread destructions like this, we blocked with our entire hand, and now we're getting 2 Arsenal disruptions out of their deck. That feels pretty good. Also, winning that bet big so that we could go Command and Conquer for 8 with no cards in hand is crazy. Eloquence token scary. You can do some cool stuff with that. So I think the regular Victor matchup, like normal, like mid-rangey, like aggro-y Victor, I think is pretty close to. I would say that's probably like 40-60 in favor of Victor. But I will say that I think the Fatigue Victor is probably a tough matchup for this deck. I think we're just gonna send 6 and wager a gold. We could just ship 8 and wager nothing. I think I'm pretty content with just keeping the Sink Below in the shelter. We can Arsenal the Sink Below, discard the shelter. We're going to do it like this and keep both of the D-Reacts in hand. We could overpitch here, but there are Coals in hand. And if they're willing to give up 2 Coals right now, like if they're willing to take 6 and give up 2 Coals, then we have been trying to organize another Shapeshifter Cube stream, like another Shapeshifter Cube draft stream, because that stream was really fun. We have been trying to put something together like that, and like honestly, I tip my hat to Will. He is so patient with people, me included, trying to put this thing together. And like everybody's just busy or doing stuff, has something going on. So Will, just know, Godspeed, friend. I tip my hat to you. Okay, so they go down to 4. We get a 3rd gold. God, Pile Driver wagering a gold is just so good. Double call me. Ripple Away could be good this turn. Ripple Away could be good this turn. Could also be meh. Meh. You must be the Monopoly guy. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Sorry, now I'm just quoting When Nature Calls. Bonk. Ripple stonks. That's right. God, I love Ripple Away. So they have 4. They're going to go up to 6 because they're going to make 3. So Mordred Tide, basically Ripple Away just cancels Mordred Tide out is what happens. See, sometimes words hypnotize me. All right, so this is 7 go again. The first one's going to make 1 on the back end. There's no cards in hand. There is one in arsenal. They could juice us. Oh, no. Triple Coal. Okay, well, we're just going to discard this. Then we're going to get rid of these. Ew, I really don't want to give them the shadow puppetry on hit. I'm pretty glad it wasn't the whatever the thing, Oblivion thing that makes the token. I'm pretty glad it wasn't that. So this is for 7. Now the question we have to ask ourselves is, are we just supposed to take 3? I think the answer is yes. I know that there's a relevant on-hit effect, but I'm going to throw the Gauntlets of Iron Will in front of the Flail if they attack us with it. If they just attack us with the Deathly Delight, we're just going to take some damage. Coal is a very powerful card. Oh my god. Hitting Widespread Ruin off the top. Alright, so we're just going to take 8. We're going to be at 20. They're going to go back to 5 and then down to 4. No Rune Chance in play, which is kind of nice. We have dodged the Oblivion. And I think dodging the Oblivion is important. Plus, all 3 coals are gone. That's also huge. You love to see all 3 of those gone. Because it means now we're in a spot where we're no longer worried about playing around it. Oh, that's right. He would have been at 2, and if he gets a Rune Gate card off the top, he would have been dead. So he had to play the Deathly Delight there to gain some life. 18 damage, Intimidate 3. What is this, Rhinar? I mean, it does feel pretty accurate. TBH. 2 Runchantes. Ew. Ew, brother, ew. Don't pay a life. You stop that. You don't mean that. You stop that. You silly goose. All right. We're probably just folding the hand here, right? Card and Fate Foreseen here. And then it's going to be, we're going to go Thunk and Fate Foreseen on this. And then when they throw the Eloquent Eulogy at us, well, I guess they don't have any Rune Chant generation. So we don't know. How many D-reacts have we seen so far? Shelter and a Sink, and there's a Fate up there. Let's put this on the bottom. Let's save some late game value in case we need it. Just like Rhinar and ain't good enough, bro. Oh. What are they going to hit us with?
Lizard.
Funeral Moon? I mean, you can play Funeral Moon and then yeet the Eulogy at me. That's fine. Hit a Revel and an E-Strike? Get that trash out of here, dude. I'm so glad to see those cards gone. Also, E-Strike? Is that a thing? Are Vynnset's playing E-Strike? Or is that like, or is our opponent on some sauce? Taking 0 damage this turn. Let's just play this. Let's see what's on top. We just put a D-React on bottom. Let's leave this one on top. I thought it was just going to be Flail and we would be able to Arsenal our Fate, but... Oh, that was my E-Strike? Oh, that was my E-Strike. Good call. It's right over here from the Widespread Ruin. My bad. Sheesh. I do like to see their Revel in Rune Blood gone, though. That's pretty awesome. Oh, they got the Eloquent Eulogy trigger because they paid life. Okay. They banish a Requiem for the Damned. We're going to let this happen. I mean, this is not an action card. So it doesn't matter? Tonight I want to show you off. Hey, hey, hey. We gonna party like it's 30-12 tonight. So this basically just retains their action point and keeps this. I think I'm okay with this. I think we're okay with this. They're going to keep their action point regardless. So this is unpreventable. I think, guys, like I think the deck is real. Like it's not a like Log actually made this deck like B tier. The real problem is that I've not had any Mario reps and I've not had any Victor reps. The other issue is I've not had any Gravy reps. We might have a night where we have like Brendan or somebody come on and play Mario against us. And then I may we may like ask Rose or Sam to come on and like play Gravy against us. The log is actually broken. It's kind of crazy how good the log is. Man, normally I would say we should like discard the sink, banish the sink here. But I think keeping the sink insulates us from whatever happens next turn. If anything happens next turn, we're insulated. And then we always have log after this. Oh, yo, this could be a take some damage and like tear us under log play. Have we seen any D-reacts? Have they shown us any D-reacts? Ew. This is fine, right? Like, I know I'm being dramatic. Like, this is fine. We're just going to pay. And then we're just going to yeet this for 7. If the Rune Chant wouldn't have made us got rid of a card from hand, I would have said we could have just like blocked with one card and then we could have blocked with one card and went Terrace under, blocked with one card and sink below and then went Terrace under log. Happy to come on and either hop on a call to help you out or just test help in general. I appreciate that. Just need like a day in advance. I can try to work that out. Good game. All right. Confetti! Hooray! We fatigued a Vynnset. Oh, that's the wrong thing to be updating. We are 3-0 on the night. Let's see. She feels like an actual deck now. Like you have a plan you can build around. It's just not trash. Not like how Beat Chest Rhinar functions, but it's consistently not good enough. I mean, that's fair. I do get that. How does she feel into fatigue? So, I played against a Teklo-Vossen the other day. Like, I talked about this at the beginning of the stream a little bit. I played against the Teklo-Vossen yesterday, who was playing like the fatigue version of Teklo and like flip into singularity to win the game. And so they were literally just trying to set up like a bajillion pieces of Evos and then flip singularity so that they could like kill me in a few turns. And I'm playing a one of buckle. So we played the game out and like on turn 12 when, or like, no, it was like turn 12 when I knew they were out of D-reacts. We went buckle, log, wager, 8 overpower, dominate, on hit, gold, and kill your thing. I blew up their headpiece, and blowing up their headpiece, they still had a fabricate left, so they went and got a base out of their deck, but it bought me enough time before they could flip into singularity to overpower them down the rest of the way. So I think the one of buckle is like really good into Teklo and will help us out a lot in that matchup. So into fatigue, that's been the plan. I am 1-1 with this deck into Huntsman. The first game I lost, I was playing against Taylor because I played the game horribly. I played the game like I was trying to bonk Taylor. I wasn't blocking effectively. I wasn't like doing the log shenanigans enough. And then the second game we played, I ended up winning by fatiguing him when he was playing Huntsman. And that was when I was on 6 defense reactions, not 9. And now we're on 9 and Oasis Respite. I think we are favored into fatigue. So the Vynnset matchup, we blocked out and took our turns when we could. Ripple denied a Mordred turn. Had a couple of turns with big wagers for setup. CNC for 8 off. No cards in hand with 2 might and 2 vigor. Okay. Three and 0. Let's keep rolling. Is it regular to get a time loss when you play fatigue in tournament? It happens to a lot of people, Nicholas. Yeah. Tough Nut, Riptide, and Max in the queue. What is the golden scene you're playing? Oh, huh. Oh, hey, I just said we've never played Mario matchup. I feel like this is a really good example. 21755 Mario. I want to go first in this matchup. We do not want to be on Rampart. We want to be on Double Down, Respites. Actually, do we want to be on 1 Respites and 2 Pummels? I think Pummel could be really good in this matchup, right? Like with 9 defense reactions and an overcrowded. Let's try a clean 60 with Log and see how it plays. Ew. Wait, is this actually really good? No, we can't have a gold to play this for free. We don't have a gold to play this for free. So we're just going to overpitch and send 6. They're playing 63 into us. We are not going to wager. It's turn 0. We're just playing Sledge. How is Rouse the Ancients feeling? I mean, Rouse has been good in the matchups we wanted in. Rouse is your answer to like Victor in other matchups like that to try and get some pressure going. It's not perfect by any means, but I do think it's a good place to be. I do think it helps. Oh, if we had started the game with a gold, the turn would have been crazy. We want to avoid getting marked if we can. Probably supposed to block with the Command and Conquer here, actually. Although maybe the early game is just about taking value plays. Rouse has really impressed me. We're just going to sync, no sync here. We're going to play the one from Arsenal instead of the one from hand in case they do have a shred. So they're going to mark us and flip. They flip into Funnel Web. Let's disrupt. Getting 2 cards from them would be a big deal for us. Pepper jack cheese forever? I mean, I like pepper jack cheese. No shade here. I like pepper jack. Okay, they're going to flip into Orb Weaver, which makes a lot of sense. We got 2 pieces of equipment right there. I'm pretty content with that. We want to block with this shit as soon as we can. This does leave us pretty weak to a codex, but I think I'm okay with this. Yeah. If they want to draw a card, I'm going to make them do it. If they want to draw a card, I'm going to make them do it. That's fine. Like, it's not ideal, but that's okay. We might try to go for a bet big play here. Like, we may try to flip the game here a little bit and get some offense going. It depends on how aggressive their start is. If they lead on Calicera, I will just say no blocks. There's also a world we block with the bet big here, and then and then just like come in for 7 and Arsenal this. Yeah, we're gonna no block this. I don't want to turn on anything. We'll take 6. That's okay. I want to get unmarked. We need to take a hit here so that we can get unmarked. Do we discard the shelter to make this happen? This is actually a tough decision. We did add double down to our deck, which is funny because it won us a game. It won like the first game of the night. I know we were talking about arsenaling now, but we have more defense reactions coming. Like we've already played 3, which is not great, but no buff here, please. They're gonna flick Calicera? Sure. So there's 1 prevention floating, and then it's Orb Weaver Spinneret into 4. Okay, we'll take 3 down to 30. I mean, let's just get aggressive. I'm kind of like testing the waters in this matchup. And they can call me a pepper jack for short. Calling me milk felt weird. Why did that feel weird? That was your name. Like, did you just switch accounts? Oh, because Trent's saying that because I said that this leaves us weak to codex. We'll say no blocks. Do we just want to play this? I think we just want to play this. We can't pay, but I think this is fine. Like, the more they're blocking, the more I'm happy with this. Like, it's 40 to 29, but then blocking with 3 cards last turn felt pretty good. They're blocking with an equipment piece? What? There's no way you're supposed to give me flick knives here, right? That is interesting. I'm not saying that's crazy, but damn, that's crazy, bro. I mean, I'm going to keep pushing it until they don't want to block. Oh. Yeah, them blocking with flick knives is like, I don't think that's a good decision. The Might and Vigor token you're running and bet big doesn't fit in. I mean, Prime. I've not tried Prime to Fight, but that would be cool. What are they looking for? Attack reactions? I mean, we are on the pummels, I think, right? Did I bring the pummels in? Yep, we did bring the pummels in. Oh no, they're using our gold against us. A lot of blues. I would also like for them to explain it. I mean, they could have definitely just like blocked somewhere else with that. That actually like really just checks out. They're on Command and Conquer sometimes, so I feel like we'll just play the Fate for scene. We do not want to see Rouse now. We would rather pitch stack that. Dude, I'm playing Betsy at National, Salty, bro. We're playing Betsy at National, so we're not just testing the new weapon. We're testing for US Nationals right now. Mark me. And then just pass. I mean, that's not great for us, but we are setting up this in Arsenal, which is fine. Oh, and they drew the Saver? That can't be right. I would really like to play this turn, but it feels like we're greeding so much to try and keep this. I mean, we're just giving them a card straight up if I do this. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess we're going to do this. Oh, Betsy's not my main. No, not at all. I'm normally a Victor player. We did like a goal. You can see the number up in the far right hand corner or top left hand corner of your screen, I guess. I guess I should just play it, right? During the month of May, we did a subscriber goal, or like a Twitch sub, like YouTube membership goal. And if we got to that goal, I would play whatever chat picked at Nationals, and chat picked Betsy. So here we are. Okay, I'll explain it when you come back then. All right, well, they are tying up the cards in deck right now. Do you ever only play Oasis just to play around T-Talks? We could. I don't know. It's interesting. We could. Interesting idea. Oh, so yeah. So Salty, during the month of May, in the top like far left hand corner for you, we did a sub goal that if we got to 500 Twitch subscribers and YouTube memberships, that chat could pick my deck, and they picked Betsy. This feels counterintuitive, but I think dodging the mark is important. If you rearrange the letters in Victor and remove the V-I-C, T-O, and R and add B-E-T-S-Y, it spells Betsy. Dude, Moserhead, you're so right, bro. We have been on it the whole time. Are we playing against somebody we know? I normally like to check and see. He Who Smites. What an interesting name. I need to get back into a turn cycle where I can start throwing pile driver. Good luck with Betsy. Would love to see her win. Honestly, dude, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Do we want to... I mean, they have to have more pumps here, right? They have to have more pumps here. Yeah, we'll just block like this. Yo, Salty, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that. Guys, this goes for everybody. If you are here for the first time or you are new to the channel, we got 3 questions we ask everybody. Those questions are, what's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself. Love to get to know more about you while we're hanging out. You call your dog He Who Bites? That's amazing, Trent. I did not know that. I hope I get on camera at Nats. That would be fun. I would love to be on camera at Nats. That would be a good time. We'll see. We'll see if I can make it to some camera time. Put that drink under the table on the bottom. And then here we go. 7. And sorry, I know I'm not talking and being like as entertaining right now as I normally am, but like I'm trying to like, this is the first Mario game we've played, so I'm trying to lock in and see what this matchup feels like. Because if they don't hit something from Mario on the 28th, which by the way, the next BNR update's on the 28th, then like this will be a very real matchup that I need to like make sure I understand how to play. Oh, yo, is this your buddy Lando? I'm rooting for him. Listen, it would be weird if you weren't. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. I understand. I've seen Mario snap a hard turn out of nowhere sometimes. I mean, yeah, they can for sure. I didn't know because it was a bit. I mean, that's true. If it was an inside bit with, you know, like you and Ashley, then you're right. I did not know about it. Okay, so we pushed some damage there, but they're pretty quick to just say, like, no blocks, which scares me. All right, we're going to try to keep 2 cards this turn. God, if they lead on... Oh, so I will say, Lando, I do have a question for you. If you talk to your buddy after this, I would love to know why they blocked with flick knives on the turn that they did, if you get a chance to ask them that after this. I mean, they made T-Tox this. If they do, we're going to take 7. Okay. No codex, please. Okay, so we get to do the thing here, which is pretty fun. I mean, this is wager a might and a vigor. Now, they can block overpower pretty easily most of the time. Are you just hoping to dodge the Acilio? I mean, it's after the BNR, and we do have AB3 in the deck. So, like, oh, they're blocking with a second T-Tox? And they get a Might and a Vigor, which is, like, obnoxious, but also, like, fine. I'm going to Arsenal the Rouse. Maybe that's crazy, but, like, I want to look for a turn. So we're on 29 cards. They're on 29 cards. Do we just want to double wager the log here? How many T-Tox are left? They have no savers, 1 scar tissue. There's 1 red shred, probably 1 red stains, 1 T-Tox. They're out of 2 to points. There's one more pick up the point. Arsenaling Rouse could be tougher than it looks here, right? Hey, listen, Kafrika, it's what I signed up for. I am sad that I'm probably like not going to get to play Victor again competitively, but that's okay. I actually think I'm okay with this. If they want to block, that's fine, right? Like, if they want to block with 2 or 3 cards, I'm just okay with that. Otherwise, this sets me up pretty well for next turn. You can get aggressive against Acilio with this deck, like Trent's saying. I have seen... Trent was telling me the other day that, like, he's seen success playing AB2 and Chapeau. So that you can just bonk them. They pitch a Codex. I mean, I'd like to block with the Shelter from the Storm. They blocked with a Command and Conqueror. Oh, that's an E-Strike. I'm sorry. I thought that was a Command and Conquer. And I was like, oh, dude, let's go. We're just going to block like this. We're more on defense than offense right now. Are they going to Codex Command and Conquer me? They are. So we're going to get back our Overcrowded, which currently blocks 6. Oh my god, Overcrowded is insane. No wonder everybody's playing this damn card all the time. I wish we could do something with the resources we have, but we're just going to Arsenal Shelter and set up. Now, they know we're Arsenaling the Shelter. We're currently down on cards and life, which is not great. Did my present come in today, Trent? I did not check the mail today. I will go check the mail in the morning, though. So I definitely should have blocked differently. I was not considering this being the red back. I should have read what they flipped into. It was just me playing poorly. There's one more T-Tox in their deck. I think I'm going to block with Chapeau. We go to 11 off of this, but now Gauntlets of Iron Will is safe the rest of the game. And they got my Chapeau. That kind of sucks. Okay. I don't like being marked, but I would rather have the Fate Foreseen in my arsenal. We're going to start wagering gold every turn, I think. I think we're at that point in the game where we just need to. Actually, I have not posted the Betsy list in my Discord. I should have been. I don't know why I haven't. Normally, I'm pretty good about that. I apologize. You know what? I'll do that right now while we're hanging out. The game can hang on just a second. Let's see. I'll put it in the streaming deck list. There we go. Sorry. I'm normally better about that. I try to put my decks in there so you guys can have them, but they're starting with a Kiss of Death. I mean, I'm pretty comfortable just... blocking 7. Okay, so this goes to 10. We'll bottom the double down. I like having 2 blues, actually, so this is fine. Blocking with 2 cards would have been really good, actually. Or blocking with the gauntlets there would have been fine. Let's see how many more turns you can avoid blocking. Wait, what are you on 2 of in your build, Trent? So this is go again? Yikes. That's tough. Feels bad, but yeah, like getting got by the chapeau was not smart. Or letting myself get got on the chapeau turn was not like losing my chapeau was not a smart play by me at all. They did not arsenal. That is actually kind of telling. Thank God this thunk goes away because that was utter dog shit. We're gonna block with the rouse. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, opponent. Oh. I would like to go for a Terrace underplay. Have they played any D-reacts against us? Just the inertia traps? Those under the trapdoors might be coming up soon. There's one right there. I don't think this is the turn to go for it. I think we're just supposed to let it happen. I'm pretty sure they have another under the trapdoor in their hand. I think they pitched 2 on the same turn. So they might just IP here. Yeah. Letting them flip into funnel web is not great, but we're getting to the end of the game where they're going to have to start blocking. Like, we're getting Tunic in a card here. There's no world them giving us Tunic is correct here. Yeah, there's no shot this is right. I think they have to keep the Tunic. Tunic is so important for the late game plays. I think they should have taken 1 there. How greedy can we be? I'm doing... Actually, wait a second. Does this matter? I'm already marked. I think we're going to say no blocks here. Not having any defense reactions is scary, but... No codex, please. I will go to 4 for this, I think. I think going to 4 here is fine. And I think we're going to go for the Terrace underplay. There's what? How many D-reacts do we have left? Do we have any left? Have we seen them all? We've seen them all. So there's a... Did we play 1 Respite? We played 1 Respite. So, like, we should be clear for takeoff here. The Terrace under should win us the game. And then it is Terrace Under. Yes, I cannot pay. We're going to lose the Thunderquake, but 7 pushes damage that I don't think they can block. And I also think this is just good enough to get us over the finish line. Like, not this turn, but I think in general, I think this wins us the fatigue battle. We can play it. We can see what they have left, right? Like, there's 1 Incision. There's 1 more Mark of the Black Widow, probably. There might be more Stains of the Redback. I know that they have a blue Under the Trapdoor in the deck. Like, a lot of the, like, quote-unquote, like, scary pumps are gone. How many Terrace Unders do we have left? That's important. We have 1 that we just pitched. So it's not going to be in this hand. Is the other Rouse in this hand? No, that's the only one. Okay, so we lose that anyway. They did have another Inertia Trap. Interesting. I'm going to level with you guys. I did not think they had another Inertia Trap. That's the last codex, right? Yeah, so like block with a thunk. We go to 3, they flip. This doesn't kill them, but this is very good. I don't think this kills them anyway. They can block at least 6. They block with a card from hand and then under the trapdoor for Inertia Trap and take 4. Actually, is this lethal? Is this lethalese? They have to have something else, or this is Xaxes. Wow. All right, man. That was a game. Confetti! Let's go! We actually beat a Mario. Now, there were a couple of plays that, like, I do wish I had some more insight onto their thought process on, because it feels like the early block with the Flick Knives. I mean, where's, like, look how early it is in their graveyard. And then they blocked with Tunic when they could have just taken a damage and kept it. Like, if they had had Flick, we would have had to respect so many more things down the stretch that I didn't have to. And I was just able to block 3 with. So that feels like one of those games that, like, my opponent might have been able to play a little bit better. But it was still a good game, and, like, I'm glad that we were able to win that one. Let's see. Gave up Flick Knives early, and that saved me blocking headaches late. Let's see. Blocked with Tunic instead of taking 1, which took away their value of sending Calicera without pitching. So a couple of things that we noticed there about, like, their game plan and how, like, it probably could have been different for us down the stretch. But, I mean, that game felt good. This list has continued to feel good. Overcrowded was insane this game. Getting it in the bin early was nutso. Buckle, really good against Tekla. Sense Weakness, I really need to test against Kasai. I also need to figure out what we're going to add to our sideboard to help the Victor matchup. Because we need something with we need some help into the Victor matchup. We need some help into that matchup. Honestly, that might be something where we try to get aggressive early and, like, get them blocking and then use Terrace Under. Might be a good place to be. I don't know. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Guys, thank you for being here and hanging out tonight. I appreciate y'all chilling while we are testing for U.S. Nationals. Video tomorrow is about voting in Silver Age and why you should do it and what heroes are potentially on the chopping block. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be an interesting video tomorrow. And then there will probably not be any streams this weekend with the probably not any streams this weekend with world premiere. Gonna be watching the world premiere and hanging out. Plus the Paris major for Rocket League's on this weekend, so I'll be watching that as well. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate y'all chilling. And we'll be back on Monday. Even though it's Memorial Day, we will be streaming. Take it easy, guys.